I'm feeling quite exquisite today. Trying to think, ew, what is that? Oh. I'm trying to think of some fancy words. Exquisite. Shallot. Hold on, let me clean my table. It's looking real nasty. There's a bunch of food. Oh my God. We're good. There's a bunch of food on it. Okay, we're good to go now. Yeah, anyways, back to fancy words. Caviar. So today I am taste testing the most expensive restaurante in my area. Now, of course, there could be more expensive restaurants than this one, but I've always wanted to eat here and do taste tests here, but it's just so pricey. So I was like, why not just make a video about how pricey it is? It's called Brio Italian Grille. And it's basically, I think, sort of like an Italian cheesecake factory, but even a little bit pricier than that. Honestly, I got an assortment of items, appetizers, desserts, flatbreads, things like that. I didn't get entrees because, like I said, it's expensive. And if this video does well, maybe in the future, I'll try the entrees and just spend a very pretty penny. But I still got a lot of food and I'm very pumped to try it all. I'm gonna be totally honest, let you know if it tastes as fancy as it is. And if these items are worth the price. I'm gonna rate them each from 1 to 10. It's gonna be a good time. How is this still dirty? Oh my God. I got the sausage, pepperoni, and ricotta flatbread, calamari, caramel mascarpone cheesecake, shrimp and eggplant, that's an appetizer, warm chocolate cake, it better be warm, it's in the title, tomato caprese, spinach and artichoke dip, pollo al forno flatbread, I'm half Cuban, so I know that pollo means chicken, tiramisu, and Margarita flatbread. So it's gonna be a great time, but before we start, guys, hit that subscribe button. This is my channel, Timmy's Takeout. I do full menu reviews like this one and brand new fast food taste tests, so subscribe. By the way, guys, the other day I tried the most wonderful, decadent, delicious Japanese snacks. Here's that footage right now. This video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco. So if you haven't heard of Tokyo Treat or Sakuraco, basically, Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese snack subscription box. It comes with up to 20 of the latest, most exclusive, limited edition, seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time, with items like Sakura Pepsi, Japanese sake Kit Kats, and so many more things. Now, Sakuraco is also a monthly Japanese snack subscription box, but it comes with up to 20 traditional and authentic artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and 1 piece of Japanese tableware that comes in your box every month. They partner with local Japanese snack makers to continue to share Japanese culture and traditions that have been passed down over 100 years. Both boxes have a new theme every single month, which keeps things so exciting. So basically, if you want some pop, fun Japanese snacks, try out Tokyo Treat. And if you want more traditional Japanese snacks, try out Sakuraco. Let's open these boxes up, guys. These are both the May boxes and they will be available until April 30th. So get yours before April ends, okay? Now, these booklets are everything. They tell you all about the different snacks, their names, descriptions, little pretty pictures of them. So it's basically your guide to each and every snack in the box. Okay, so let's unbox all these Tokyo Treat snacks first, guys. Banana caramel Kit Kats. I have never had these. We have some marshmallows, a ramen. Oh my gosh, Pringles! We have some candies. We have a soda. We have tons of more snacks. I want to first try the banana caramel Kit Kats. Oh, it tastes like bananas Foster in a Kit Kat. One of my favorite Kit Kats I've ever had. Let's try the Pringles. They're cream stew flavored. It tastes like a homemade biscuit. Now let's try this Tokyo Layer Loaf, strawberry and red bean flavor. Guys, it says Tokyo Treat limited edition. This is a limited edition item made just for this box. That's incredible. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite things I've ever had from these boxes. Oh my god. Next up, let's try the Puku Puku Tai Strawberry, which is this fish-shaped dessert. That's like a wafer with a creamy, bubbly chocolate inside. These always are so amazing. Let's try these Tokyo Treat X Pine MA Sakura candies. These are also exclusively made for Tokyo Treat. It has hints of floralness and cherry, almost like a sugar cookie. I adore it. Let's try this Japanese mini monster gummy. Looks so delicious. Oh, it's sour, so fruity. Well guys, this Tokyo Treat box is one of the best that I've ever had. And I still have so many snacks, but I'm gonna save them for later and try some Sakuraco snacks. Oh my gosh, so we have some beautiful chopsticks, guys. Look how pretty that is. We have some candies, I think, some little crackers. Ooh, look at these. Oh my gosh, what is this? I don't know, but it looks amazing. We have a big pastry type thing here, these cute little things, some matcha pies. Oh my gosh, just so many things, so many things. It's never ending. Oh my, wow, okay. Okay, so these teas are exclusive to Sakuraco. It is Sakuraco X Hagiri, and it's Sakura Sencha teas. That is so nice, guys. Okay, so I wanna try these matcha Karintos first. That's how they look. There's tons of them in there. Oh, it's like sweet. It's like a sweet cracker. Such a delicious crunchy texture. Next up, let's try these matcha cream daifukus. It's so gooey. Let's try it. Oh my god. The inside is so creamy. Let's try this matcha Baumkuchen. It's like a round cake. Oh my god, that is so delicate. The texture just melts in your mouth. Amazing. Next up, let's try this matcha manju. Oh my gosh. I love red bean like paste stuff. It's so good. Let's try this Kyoto Uji matcha bread. Oh my goodness. It's like a fresh pastry. Oh my god, these are amazing. So there's literally so many more snacks to try, but I am full, so I'm saving the rest for later. These boxes are incredible, guys. Tokyo Treat's theme this month was Sakura Picnic, as you saw, and Sakuraco's theme was matcha and mochi. Go check out Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco, guys. You won't be disappointed. These snacks are incredible. Use code Timmy to get $5 off your first Sakuraco box through my link at the top of the description, or your first Tokyo Treat box through that link. So go check them out, guys. Go get yourself a box. They're amazing. Okay, so let's unbox everything. We have so many bags, guys. We have all these bags, right? And then we also have all these boxes. Like, I only got 10 items. This is a lot. I'm here for it. Ooh, one of the flatbreads. It looks like it has a piece missing. Or is that just me? What is this, Chuck E. Cheese? I don't know, it's an odd shape, but it looks delicious. I think that they split the flatbreads maybe into 2 boxes each. That looks like half of a flatbread. Oh, I was right. This is the other half. This is a whole flatbread. It's actually quite big. So maybe the price isn't too bad. I'll talk about the prices as I taste test everything, of course. Honestly, it looks great. This is the Pollo al Forno one for sure. And now this is another one. I think the Margarita one. Looks like Margarita for sure. That's your typical mozzarella, basil, and tomato pizza. And then this is the ricotta sausage and I think pepperoni flatbread. Wow, that looks amazing. A blob of ricotta on each piece. We love to see it. Oh, the other half. Honestly, what a cute couple. They found their other half, you get it? My jokes today just feel a little extra fancy and classy. There will not be one burp in today's video because fancy people just hold it in until they get home and then they just release. The biggest burp of all time. Now it's time for the bags. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, so we have the spinach and artichoke dip. It's stuck, hold on. Ow. Oh my God, I'm the Hulk. So this is the dip. Love spinach and artichoke dip so much. That smells amazing. It smells very Parmesan-y. It's still warm. Oh, and then this is the, oh, eggplant. This is eggplant. So I guess this goes with the shrimp. The eggplant smells very nice, actually. It smells very fried. Okay. And this is the shrimp. Oh my gosh, it smells like chicken. It smells really, really good. It does not smell fishy at all. Okay, I'm gonna pour this onto the eggplant because they're supposed to go together. I guess they didn't want the eggplant to get soggy, right? That looks very nice, and truly it smells fantastic. I am surprised because typically I'm not the biggest shrimp fan and I'm not the biggest eggplant fan. So the fact that it looks very appetizing is a win. And now this is the calamari, which I think is fried squid, right? I have had fried squid before, never loved it, but I've tolerated it. This smells quite fishy. It smells like Ursula. Flotsam and jetsam who? Oh my gosh, honestly, it looks like those like little, like shrunken people that like Ursula has in her cave. They're like, help me! What if those are just little fried calamaris? Honestly. My hands smell fishy. Okay, and then we got these chip things for the spinach and artichoke dip. I'm not sure what they are. Kind of like a big cracker. We'll find out when we look at all the details. Now this is the tomato caprese salad, which is basically like fresh mozzarella, tomato, balsamic vinegar, arugula. That's all just kind of stacked in there. It looks good. I'm not the biggest balsamic fan, but I've never really had a full tomato caprese salad, so I'm very pumped to try like a real authentic one here. This looks very nice and it smells very fresh. Now this is the mascarpone cheesecake. Oh my God. So it's in a huge container. For some reason, they put the shrimp and the eggplant in tiny containers and this one in a huge container, but it's fine. Oh my God, that looks amazing. Let me smell it. Oh, it smells like flan. Flan is a Cuban dessert. I'm not sure if it originated in Cuba, but I'm half Cuban. I've had it all my life. It's like a caramelized custard kind of, and this smells just like it. Oh, I'm ready for that. Now this is the tiramisu. Very small slice, guys. That's tiny. I'm sorry. Like, do you see it? That's very small. Tiramisu is such a good dessert, but it's very light. So I feel like it should just come in a huge portion, you know? Like to satisfy. And then this is the warm chocolate cake. Guys, does this not look like a Hungry Man brownie? Like, honestly, it smells good though, but that doesn't look that appetizing. I don't know what it is. And then we got some ice cream for the chocolate cake, which has totally melted, but that's totally fine. I don't mind melted ice cream, but I am gonna pop it into the freezer so that it'll be a little more cold when we try it. Oh, and they gave me some bread, some like dinner rolls. Oh, wow. That looks so nice and crusty. I have to try that first. The butter's totally melted. That's fine. Oh, it's just dripping out. Okay, that's fine. That works for me. Let's try it. Oh, it's sourdough. I want more butter. You know? That's fantastic. I do prefer my bread to be a little less crusty, but it's not stale. It's like meant to be crusty, you know? It's just kind of hard to chew through, but it's warm. It tastes so fresh. It's very sour sourdough, which I really like. It just tastes fantastic. It's great bread. I love it. I'm giving this bread, oh, an 8 out of 10. Okay, so before we start with the actual food, I'm gonna get my quick little thumbnail. Let's use the calamari. I think it has little banana peppers in it too. That's fun. Oh my God, so expensive. Ah! Yeah, there's like calamari grease all over the container and it's all very fishy. Okay, so first things first, I feel like we should try the spinach and artichoke dip because that's like the most appetizer-y item here. So the spinach and artichoke dip was $14.30. $14.30, okay? But that's the theme, it's expensive, you know? So it has creamy spinach, roasted garlic, artichoke, and crispy Parmesan flatbread. No matter the cost, I'm ready. I'm pumped. Okay, there's a nice Parmesan crust on top. Let's try it. Guys, I feel confident enough to say this is the best spinach and artichoke dip I've ever had in my life. In my life. Nothing compares. Whoa. It has such a sharpness, such a strong Parmesan flavor, tastes so fresh, aged, you know, classy, right? And so creamy, so sharp, so tangy, salty but not too salty. The cheese on top is just like the best texture with the creamy dip underneath. Wow. Wow. Even though it's $14, I would say this is worth it. I mean, the portion could be much bigger. Oh, but I will say that these flatbread things aren't that good. They taste very plain, like a plain cracker. But it doesn't matter because the dip is that good that, like, I don't care what the dip is on, it's gonna slay me. It's gonna destroy me. I am giving this spinach and artichoke dip a 10 out of 10. Next up, let's try a flatbread. Let's try the Margarita one. So the Margarita pizza was $13.20. It's cheaper than the spinach and artichoke dip. That's crazy to me because this could be like a full meal. Wow, so this is not a bad price. This is only half of it, guys. Vine ripened tomatoes, fresh mozzarella, basil, and extra virgin olive oil. Sounds simple. Hopefully it slays. Let's try it. Oh, this is the same flatbread from the spinach and artichoke dip. Brio, that sounds like you're saving some coin there. You know, it tastes like tomatoes and basil and a hint of cheese, not a lot, on a dry cracker. We had such a good start, and then this is just kind of like, okay. I mean, of course, Margarita pizza does have a very simple basil flavor with a fresh tomato. You know, that's just the vibe, which is totally fine. But this just tastes too simple and the cracker is too flavorless and too thin. Like usually a flatbread is a little thicker than this, right? This is like a piece of paper. The tomato does taste fresh though. The cheese, it's kind of tasteless. Very tasteless, not salty at all. So yeah, this flatbread is not, even though it is cheaper, it's still not. So I'm gonna have to give it, I think, a 4 out of 10. Not into the Margarita. Next up, let's try a dessert. Let's do the caramel mascarpone cheesecake. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So this was $10.45 for the size. I think that is very pricey. If I'm being charged $10 for a dessert, that dessert better be big. It has mascarpone cream and glaze, don't know what that is, and a caramel drizzle. Let's see the texture close up, okay? Okay, oh, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's it. Let's try it. Do you guys believe in love at first sight? I do. Love at first bite. That is exhilarating. That is delicate. I really can't stop. One more. That is one of the best damn cheesecakes I've ever had in my life. One of the best cheesecakes I've ever had. Wow. If I wasn't eating so much, I would finish this right now. There's a caramel flavor, but it's so light. Not too sweet. Not too rich. Just, it's there. It's like, hi, my name's Caramel, but I'm shy. And you can taste the mascarpone cheese. It makes it a very gentle cheesecake flavor, not like your typical super rich cheesecake. It's very light, so creamy, airy, just truly fantastic. The crust tastes perfect, like just the perfect cheesecake crust. It tastes like Maria cookies. It's a dream. It's a dream. Guys, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, worth every penny. Next up, let's try the shrimp and eggplant. This is an appetizer. It's $16.50. For this amount, I mean, listen, it is shrimp. Shrimp is pricier, right? And this is what the video is about. So I have to just get my mind out of the fact that everything is pricey. That's just life to Mateo. So I'm gonna get a chunk of shrimp. Am I supposed to eat the tail? I don't know. This is like a whole shrimp. I feel like, do I peel this? I don't know. How does it? Why am I using a spoon? I don't know. Ooh. Is it supposed to have that vein thing in it? Don't people take that out? Wait. Is that, I don't know. Aren't shrimp supposed to be deveined or something? Why is there a vein? You know, I'm just gonna eat a shrimp whole, so I don't think about that. Let me get a chunk of eggplant. Once again, why am I using a spoon? Because all my forks are in the dishwasher and I don't feel like getting up. The eggplant looks like beef. Let's try it. That's delicious. The shrimp tastes like chicken and the eggplant tastes like a meatball. So I feel like I'm eating chicken and meatballs together. I'm kind of shooketh. That eggplant is really, really yummy. I really like it. And I usually hate eggplant. This doesn't even taste like eggplant. It tastes like a breaded, oh my God, a breaded meatball. Very good, no fishiness. The shrimp and the eggplant complement each other perfectly. It has a nice kind of garlicky, almost ramen noodle flavor. I don't know, it tastes really, really good. How do they make eggplant taste like beef? Honestly, instead of Impossible Meat, just put this eggplant on a burger, you would think it was beef, for real. I'm gonna give the shrimp and eggplant a nice 8 out of 10. Next up, let's try the Caprese salad. Once again, I've never had this in my life. I've always wanted to try it. Now, I'm not the biggest balsamic fan. I have always felt like balsamic, anything smells like a foot, like a dirty foot. It does, but you know me, I've been trying to push my boundaries recently. I had sushi and I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that, you know, raw fish wasn't horrifying. I love fresh mozzarella so much. So we got some of everything here. Let's try it. Wait, I'm not sure. So the balsamic vinegar doesn't taste bad at all. It actually kind of falls to the background. The main stars here are the tomato and the mozzarella. The tomato tastes very fresh, very nice. Everything tastes great. But the mozzarella is lacking salt. I've had a lot of fresh mozzarella in the past. Maybe this is like a fancier fresh mozzarella, and they've always been kind of saltier than this. I feel like the cheese is the salty aspect of the dish, right? And if the cheese isn't salty, then the whole dish is lacking salt. So it just kind of tastes like plain tomato and plain cheese together, which is not gross. It's not a bad thing. It's just kind of like, okay, it's cheese and tomatoes. Oh, the price. It was $12.10. It says vine ripened tomatoes, arugula, fresh mozzarella, basil, and balsamic drizzle. So yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. Next up, let's try the pepperoni, sausage, and ricotta flatbread. I feel like Giada when she says ricotta. So this flatbread was $13.20. Once again, that's a really good price compared to everything else. Like the flatbreads are cheap. Compare. So it has sausage, pepperoni, house-made whipped ricotta, mozzarella, fresh oregano, and house-made tomato sauce. Ooh, sounds amazing. Let's try this bite right here because it has sausage, ricotta, and pepperoni. Yes, it is lukewarm. That's how I like my pizza. Don't come at me. Mmm. 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 That is 1,000 times better than the Margarita one. So good. So even though it still has this crappy cracker flatbread, all the toppings add so much flavor. The tomato sauce is perfect. It tastes so bright, so seasoned, and just delicious. The pepperonis taste great. The sausage is truly fantastic. So much flavor. It adds the perfect amount of saltiness. It just elevates the whole thing. And the ricotta adds such a creaminess. Love that. And then there's a lot of Parmesan cheese like sprinkled on the top, and that really adds a lot too. I love this pepperoni and the sausage flatbread. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. So good. Next up, let's try the chocolate cake. Okay, so there it is. Let me get my ice cream. So this was $10.45. Once again, that portion is way too tiny for that. Like, it's tiny. So it's molten chocolate cake and glaze. Once again, what is anglaise? And vanilla gelato. Ooh, gelato. Let me Google anglaise. Okay, so it's like a custard sauce? I don't see custard sauce, but okay. Let's just go with it. Let's check out this texture. Oh, whoa, that is dense. That is rich and dense. Oh my goodness, I'm ready. Oh my gosh, it's like fudge. Let's try it. Let me try it with the ice cream. Hold on. The gelato. The gelato is fantastic. Oh my God. It was such a tiny scoop. Oh my God. That's so good. So this chocolate cake is bad. And it's not because of the texture. The texture is very interesting. It's kind of like a fudgy, kind of quiche texture. Do you get me? The flavor is the issue here. So it tastes super rich, but it's like richness without flavor. It's like really lacking something. Maybe it's extra chocolatiness, something, but something's missing and it just tastes too rich with no delicious payoff. It's just like richness. I would not be able to finish this because it is so rich. I would have to share this with like 3 people, to be honest. It's so rich and not worth it. But the gelato is fantastic. It tastes very, almost like there's some sort of like shot in it, maybe. There's a sharpness there. Oh, I love it. A little coconutty. It's fantastic. So gelato is a 10 out of 10. The cake is a 3 out of 10. What is that? What is that? Next up, let's try the calamari. This is the one that I've been the least excited about. So greasy. So the calamari was $15.40. It is crispy calamari, pepperoncini, arrabbiata, and lemon aioli. So I think this is arrabbiata and then this is lemon aioli. So it's very interesting that they have kind of fried the pepperoncinis with the calamari. That's fun. So let's get a piece of pepperoncini right here and a piece of calamari right here. Okay. Let's just try it together. Great combo. Tastes a little fishy, but nothing crazy. The pepperoni really comes through and just makes it taste very fresh. The breading's very light too. Let's try it with this arrabbiata sauce. I think it's like a red pepper sauce, right? Okay. Don't love that sauce. I don't know why. And let's try it with the lemon aioli. Lemon aioli is good. Let's say a lemony mayonnaise. So they go so much better with the aioli than the arrabbiata. I don't think I'm ever gonna love calamari because of its rubbery texture. I don't find it satisfying to eat. It's kind of like chewing through like a chicken tendon that you don't want to chew through. You get me? But the flavor's not bad. The breading's fantastic. Once again, it's very light and it's nice and salty. And then the pepperoncinos are so good. They just really elevate the calamari and make them less fishy. And they're just great. So overall, this is pretty good. I'm gonna give this a nice 6.5 out of 10. Next up, let's try this flatbread. What's the name again? Let me see. Pollo al forno flatbread. So it has grilled chicken, house-made tomato sauce, bacon, scallions, feta, and creamy Parmesan dressing. That sounds honestly so amazing. That's how it looks. Let's see. That's by far the best flatbread, by far. Oh my God, fantastic. The tomato with the bacon and the creamy dressing kind of gives it a BLT vibe. And then the chicken just adds some heaviness and some protein in there. Oh my God, I really love this one, guys. The feta adds such a nice salty, tangy kick. Oh, I adore this. Okay. I'm giving the pollo al forno flatbread a 10 out of 10. Flawless. Guys, we are on the last item. Last but not least, we have tiramisu! And the tiramisu was $10.45. If you don't know what tiramisu is, basically, it's traditional espresso-soaked ladyfingers, mascarpone, anglaise, and cocoa. Pretty simple, but it's an iconic light and fluffy dessert that kind of tastes like coffee a bit. So that's the texture. Let's try it. I've had better tiramisus. Much better. This is kind of really light on flavor once again. And it's light on richness this time. It just kind of tastes like sweet air. It's definitely not bad, but it doesn't have that tiramisu richness. It's too light, it's too airy, it's too light in flavor too. And the portion's small. I think by far the best dessert was the cheesecake. That cheesecake is just incredible. Oh, the tiramisu, I wish it was better, guys. I wish it was. I'm gonna have to give it, I think a 5 out of 10. You know, not as bad as the chocolate cake though. That chocolate cake was weird. So guys, I just tried a lot of expensive food. I'm gonna have a lot of expensive leftovers, but it was so much fun. And there was a lot of delicious things. A lot of anticlimactic items as well. Yeah, I'm excited for that flatbread. That is my dinner tonight for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below which item looked the best to you. And thank you so much to Tokyo Treat and Sakuraco for sponsoring this video. I'm so grateful, guys. Go check them out. The link is at the top of the description. Remember, $5 off. We love that for us. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Oh, subscribe. I'll see you next video. I love you so much. Oh, bye-bye.